What is going on, everybody? I am bringing you a little tutorial on the map Dust 2. What I want to do is I want to make map tutorials on every Counter-Strike map because I don't think anyone is doing it, and I want to enlighten you guys on some of my vast knowledge of the maps that I know and just some certain callouts that I know. I know now they have put the callouts on the upper left-hand side of the screen, but it's probably better. You don't want to read it and you want to kind of hear it from somebody. So here we go. I'm going to give you the CT side strategy that I used to use all the time and my team used to use all the time back in the day when we used to play. And I'll go ahead and give you some information that I know. On any bomb and defuse map, you have two bomb sites. You have bomb site A, bomb site B. On Dust 2, A is to the left, B is to the right. Pretty self-explanatory. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the A bomb site in a little bit of detail. So here we are at CT spawn. Spawns you right here in the middle. Looks very familiar. Nothing's really changed about this. And here we go. So up at A bomb site, you get a few different ways to get into A if you're coming from a terrorist. And as a counter-terrorist, there's different ways to protect it. So up here is the A bomb site. You've got long A looking down this way, and there is a catwalk or short A right over here. So let's go ahead and take a trip down long A. As you come down long A, you'll notice there is a pit that is located right here, and there is a little platform to the left of the pit, or to the right of the pit if you're inside of it. And then here is the A doors. So as a counter-terrorist, the terrorists are going to be coming from long A through one way and one way only, and that is this way. Unless they come through CT spawn, which then it's mid just to A. They completely bypass the long A. But so the counter-terrorists only have one way in, which is right here. I mean, the counter-terrorists only have one way to protect long A, which is right here. The terrorists only have one way in. There's a few different spots that I like to sit and protect long. You could be really, really gay and hang out in this corner, which now I think you could walk this way a little bit more, which you couldn't do in the old Counter-Strike. And you could kind of perch up right here, which is a nice little spot because they're going to throw their flashbangs and all their smoke grenades and everything this way because they're going to assume that there is an opper up there picking long A or somebody in the pit, this is a very nice spot. Speaking of the pit, you can also be chilling in the pit like this and be able to pick them off as they come. Get a little Deagle 1-2, bust them in the face. Or you could be really ambitious, flash in, and try and outrush them. Because if you do get a good A spawn, you can make it here before the terrorists do. And if you do get some flashbangs in here, you might be able to catch a few, blind as a bat. The most safe spot where I like to play A from is over in this general area. I'll duck, I'll wait for their flashes, and then I'll peek out. And I'll kind of spam a few shots with my M4 or whatever. Some people also like to sit in this gay spot and wait for them to walk by because a lot of times they don't check here. And that was one of the big things that pissed me off in the game. But for the safety sake of things, if you're playing 5v5 competitive, odds are if you're not rushing long A, you're going to have someone sitting back here, probably the best sniper on your team or one of the best snipers on your team, picking long A. And you can actually pick them off as they jump into the pit. I don't have the op on me. I don't have enough money. There's not an option just to respawn with extra money, even though I'm playing with bots. But they will be jumping over, and you can pick them off as they land in the ramp, and it will give you a good opportunity to move over this way a little bit more. Kind of pick them off. You can kind of play around, and if they do start to make it up on you, you can get up on these boxes. Do a lot of picking off. You can pick off the side platform over there. But if you're playing 5v5, usually you're going to have one person here, one person in the site maybe, or pushed up long A, and then one person watching catwalk, short A over here. Now, the catwalk is pretty much self-explanatory. It's kind of just like a little walk that goes against the middle here. You can see it's to the left of the middle. T-spawn is over that way. So if the terrorists do come up here, they are going to be fucking around mid. They're going to be throwing some flashbangs down there. And they're going to be trying to hide out just in case you got someone offing in mid because you can pick them off, and I will show you that in a few. They will be coming around this way, and they will be making their way up the stairs into A, which is right here. So if you're a counter-terrorist and you're trying to protect short, there's quite a few different ways to do it. There's a nice little spot right here. If you get up here and you get over enough on these little barrels without falling off, you can pick that right there, which is a very, very good shot if you have it. You can bink a few people, which will, if you get a few dingers on somebody and your other buddy who's watching A throws a nade over there, you're good to go. And then you have these little barrels here, which allows for a little bit of a tougher shot. a little bit less visual around that corner. And then you've got the back of short here, which will give you a chance to get them as they come up the stairs. Now, my personal favorite spot to sit at catwalk is right next to these stairs right here. I like to just chill right here, and if I hear them or they make a step, I like to throw a flashbang out, and as soon as I come out of here, they're usually right here, and I just spam the shit out of them. So that's pretty much the A bomb site. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's very open, very, gun on gun. Just hope you make your shot. The terrorists kind of have to come out in a row pretty much to get to A. It's very tough for them to come in a big bunch unless they flash long. And then if you are positioned up long enough at long A, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. So that's the A bomb site. So let's go head over into B. Let me show you how the terrorists enter B. They're either going to come down here into these B tunnels area through middle, or they're going to come through the back entrance, which is located right here. T-spawn is up in that corner. They can come around here and they'll be making their way down. So they only have pretty much one way in the B unless they come out mid, go through mid, and back in the B doors, which is located right there. So they'll be coming through these tunnels and they'll be making their way through here, and they're gonna flashbang the hell out of this area. Now the tough thing about B is it is a very open bomb site. You don't have much cover to protect from the flashbangs themselves. So what I used to do is I would just chill right in this little corner up here and just make the call out, and we as a team would just take over, retake B. But if I did have a good spawn, I would double flash the tunnels, and right here in this wall there's a nice little spam spot. I'll show you where that goes. If you double flash and they're blind, they're going to be standing around here, they're going to be moving around, they're not going to know what they're doing. Right here is that same opposite end of the spam spot. Now terrorists, they're going to come and spam this, but if you out spam them first, you're going to clear spam like straight into here, and you'll hear people, if they're wearing helmets, you'll bink 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 and all that fun stuff. So it's a good spot to watch it from. If you're a sniper and you like to the snipe stuff, you got a good sniping vantage point here. You can see them when they come around the corner, and then also the famous, just back a B up against this box, you can kind of duck from cover and all that fun jazz-a-matazz. So that is pretty much the B bomb site. There's only one other thing you got to kind of look out for in playing counter-terrorist, and that is the mid spot. Now this guy probably has the most important job on a 5-person team, and that is to spot mid and make the calls. So usually what we like to do is we would usually flash mid or smoke mid right here, just because the terrorists have a little bit better advantage watching mid from up there than you do trying to peek in and get a shot off real quick. So usually what we would do is we'd smoke mid there, and our buddy who was watching mid would watch catwalk, and you could kind of see them coming up this way right here. If I had an op, I could zoom in and show you. And then he would kind of slowly spot mid if he felt ambitious enough, which gives him the opportunity to be a little bit safer, have the opportunity to call catwalk if the terrorists are making their way up there, kind of alert A, and if he need be, and if you're stuck in the bomb site all blind over here at B, he can get up in this window and snipe a few bitches out over there. So that is pretty much the counter-terrorist side of Dust 2. Pretty standard map. If you want to see the terrorist side of this, please let me know in the comments below. If you even enjoy this and this was helpful to you at all, please let me know. I really would like to continue this series. Like I said in the beginning, I don't think anyone is doing a very helpful hint on Counter-Strike, and I know a lot. I've been around, and I think that I could enlighten you guys in a few little tips and tricks on Counter-Strike Go from an washed up Cal Invite player myself. Yep, I was a nerd. But that's about it, guys, and I will catch you hopefully in the next video, which I will be going over the terrorist side of Dust 2.